my other channel. I'll be over there about to call them this channel. Why would I do that on live video? Hey man, y'all help me out here, family. So you see the thumbnail, right? I was just on Twitter and I seen that thumbnail. Let me read to y'all what the caption says. I want to express to you again that I was on Twitter, so this ain't my coverage. I wasn't there. I can't verify any of it, but I ain't got no reason to believe. Well, I do have reason to believe these folks lying, but let's just read it anyway. And anybody who gets on here, if you don't mind, can you please tell me in the chat as soon as you get an opportunity if the video is clear? Because I'm sitting in a parking lot. I just had dinner. I was just in Big Whiskey's with a beautiful Spanish lady. I mean, I wasn't with her. She works there, but she was the first person to approach me when I walked in, and her name is Tatiana. Very beautiful personality, very everything. So anyway, if you see the thumbnail of this video and the title, I think the title says, let's talk about ICE. I'm confused. So I really want some ICE supporters. I'm hoping, and Cat gonna kill me because I forgot to do vertical live again. I mean, horizontal live again. I keep forgetting Cat out. There she go right there. Hey, Cat. I was just talking about you because I keep forgetting to do vertical live. How you doing? Let me start before I jump deep into this thing. Let me start off being hospitable. How are you guys doing? It is Tuesday. I know it's early in the week, but I hope the first 3 days of the week have been wonderful for you. I am Trailhand Bill. I know it's very possible some people who have no idea who I am and what I do on this channel may see this live. If you're just scrolling through the live feed, I do it sometimes. You'll see different people on live. So we Copwatch over here. We try to keep up with what the government is doing. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm kind of blown away and I'm disappointed in myself because I am so detached from the world. What I want to discuss in this video tonight has not occurred to me. You see what I'm saying? So there's so much going on in the world, in our very nation, that I am 1,000,000% not tuned into, ignorant about, and I'm not necessarily pleased with myself about that. But yeah, please, can anybody tell me if the video is clear? I don't know anything about filming, streaming, going live from this location I'm at. In some places I'm at in South Florida. I'm actually in Broward County right now, guys. Maybe 25 minutes from home. But I don't know if the video is clear. But anyway, getting back into it now that the pleasantries are out of the way. I'm sorry, I have excuse me. I was just checking Twitter, which I, occasionally do at nighttime. And I usually just check like the first 2 tabs. It'll be things that are trending for me, and then it'll be like trending topics. That goes one of our resident trolls. Billy, I promise you, if you have the wherewithal to stick around, I give your boy and ass some attention. But right now, at least got to set the groundwork for why we're here. So I'm checking Twitter tonight, trending topics, and I'm just scrolling, and I see this, guys. So if you can see, that picture is the thumbnail. That picture is the thumbnail. Now, I didn't just make that up or just grab that off of Google or Bing or, a search engine. So the headline, I'm not going to read the Twitter handle, the person it is, but the headline says, a federal agent points a weapon at a woman who is recording them. Jess, a U.S. citizen and member of a neighborhood patrol team that documents and shares ICE activity across the city, was filming the incident when the incident occurred earlier today in the Berwyn area. So I'm not sure where Berwyn is at, guys, but Americans are out here keeping up with what the police are doing. ICE ain't nothing but the Johnnies. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna simplify. We're gonna keep it simple. They the Johnnies, and Americans are out here saying we're gonna keep up with what the hell y'all got going on and let other Americans know what's up. And I can see that Trump coward ass probably gonna try to pass some, or one of these politicians gonna try to pass some law that it's illegal for Americans to do that. And I don't want to share a bunch of my opinions tonight, but I'm probably going to. But I want to know what you guys think about ICE. And I specifically want to hear what the ICE supporters have to say. Because again, if you just got here, I'm saying I'm ignorant. Of course, if you live in America, you heard of ICE and these raids they're doing, snatching people up. But it's growing. This thing is blossoming. It's blooming into things that I had no clue about, no knowledge of, right? So I want to hear what you guys think about ICE. It would be lovely if there are some ICE supporters on here to tell me why anybody should support what they're doing. But I'll go ahead and give you a tidbit of information besides the fact that ain't no way in hell mass women and men should be riding through neighborhoods hunting human beings and pulling guns out on people recording them. This is, and it's shameful at this point to say this. This is still America. So that's one thing, and the other thing that is strictly my opinion is this right here. Obviously, I've seen stories of them snatching up non-Spanish people, right? But by and large, it has been Spanish people that they're, you know what I mean, snatching up and deporting. And what I'm gonna say to Spanish people, family, because when I do my videos, I be taking it easy on y'all because I don't want to offend nobody, regardless of what the truth is. People are selectively like the truth, right? And I feel wrong for doing this because white people, I'm specifically talking to y'all. Y'all the ones I be sparing in my videos because in the great majority of my videos, it is white men who are terrorizing the American public. Now, I said the great majority. I didn't say they're the only ones. But the great majority of the time is white men, but I know I have a lot of white viewers. And as a black man, I don't want y'all to think I'm just coming down on white folks. I got white friends. But Spanish people, Hispanics, Latinos, I ain't got no beef with y'all. My talk, I was just in, it's right behind me here. Big Whiskies is right behind me. The first person walk up to me is a Hispanic lady, Spanish lady, Latino lady. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to call y'all. All y'all Negroes to me, let's just call everybody a Negro. And me and her had a very pleasant exchange. I promise you we did. But this is by and large y'all motherfucking fault. Y'all side with racist white America more than a lot of racist white people do. Y'all act like y'all them. I'm in Miami, Florida. I'm in South Florida. I be around Spanish people all the time. I watch content from, and I ain't gonna go too hard here because I am a black man, and no matter how true what I'm saying is, it can come off as a little racist. But I watch content from the West Coast. A lot of y'all motherfuckers want to be white more than you want to be Spanish, and the shit don't make no sense to me. Latino people, Spanish people, whatever I'm supposed to call y'all. Y'all have beautiful heritage. You have beautiful culture. You ain't gotta want to be no damn body else. Every race, nation, creed, culture, people, you have beauty. What you come from is beautiful. You ain't gotta try to mimic no damn body else. That shit don't be making no sense to me when I see Latinos out here trying to be white folks. But y'all want to be white so bad, y'all voted Trump in the office. Y'all motherfuckers, I've seen videos. One lady, on one portion of the video, she had Trump rally. Let's get him in. Let's make America great again. Next thing you know, they snatching her damn husband up. Now she want everybody to feel sorry for her ass. That shit crazy as hell to me. I'm going to tell you what I tell black people. Try this experiment. I promise you. Try this experiment. If I'm wrong, I ain't rich. Don't get this twisted. I ain't rich. I'm not rich. God is very gracious to me. Try this experiment. If I'm wrong, one of these will be yours. If you don't know what this is, this ain't counterfeit. This is $100 bill. Sometimes I be keeping cash in my car way too damn long. Try this experiment. If I'm wrong, one of these will be yours. All you got, film it, send the videos to me. Walk up to 3 black men. I don't know how you gonna find them. That job is yours. Walk up to 3 black men who support Trump and ask them why they support Trump. If at least 2 of them do not say it's because he makes life financially easy for us, he gives us money, then one of these $100 bills, I'll send you one. I'll send your ass $100 if you find 3 black, I'm black as hell. If you find 3 black men who support Trump and ask them, oh, I need to see the videos now because your ass a lie. People are lying for money. Say, why do you support Trump? I guarantee you at least 2, if not all 3 of them will say, because Trump gives us money. You know what I tell my brothers when I hear that shit? I say, boy, you would sell some ass for the right amount of money. Nothing Trump has done, and I ain't no politician, so you can replace this with Obama, Clinton. I don't give a who. I don't do politics, but nothing Trump has done has given any sound-minded person a reason to support him wholeheartedly. This motherfucker be tossing crumbs to everybody. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even think Trump racist. I don't know the Negro, but I don't think he racist. I think Trump just does and says whatever the fuck he does and says so he can to get the people to buy into his bullshit so he can stay in the position of power. When I hear black men say that shit, and I've heard the great majority of them say, man, you would sell some ass for some money, big dog. I grew up in a neighborhood and in a time where one of the first things we learned was all money ain't good money. I'm not finna do just no damn anything for money. I'm not finna stand just next to just anybody for money. So when I see all of this ICE shit, I'm getting back around to it, and I'm gonna cut the profanity out. But primarily it's happening to Latinos. Just like back in the day, that racist America was primarily victimizing black Americans. I mean, I guess you could say we got on the boat. You know, I'm pretty sure there's some historical tales you could top it up and say we did that shit to ourselves. But Latino, I love y'all to death. Some of y'all motherfuckers racist as hell. I love y'all to death. Y'all did this shit to y'all say. Y'all supported that coward. Y'all wanted him in office. Now he getting your loved ones the fuck out of here. All right, man, let's get off of that. And let me tell you my thing about ICE and why I see America going backwards. They're primarily doing it to Latinos. Americans are watching this shit. I'm pretty sure most of y'all watch TV, if not a lot of y'all watch TV. I don't. I just randomly seen this on Twitter. So most people, if you watch TV, you keep up with the news or whatever, you know what's going on. You know how they in this and that, whatever. You see what ICE is out there doing, and it's primarily happening to Latinos. Like a lot of this cop brutality, it doesn't happen to me. It doesn't happen to anyone I love, so I ain't worried about the shit. But we can see, based on how random it is, it can literally happen to anybody. So right now, what I'm saying is we have mass women and men riding through our city streets, riding through the states, riding through neighborhoods, snatching people. They've gotten the wrong people in some cases. Snatching people up, hiding. Does this shit make sense? Because when are they going to say, keep in mind the government, they make the rules, not us. They make the rules. And then they grade the rules and say, yeah, these rules are fair. When are they going to say, well, this makes sense for us to do to natural born American citizens? Because that's what I see. If they've written rules to make it make sense, that they can ride through neighborhoods masked up, snatching up people that they consider not natural born American citizens, when are they going to make rules saying, hey, we can do this to American citizens? The Negro just pulled a gun on the lady for recording them. What I didn't tell y'all is this right here. Apple, somebody in the government hit Apple up. Was it Apple? Yeah, it was Apple. And Google already has done this. But these people who are tracking ICE, somebody hit them that had created an app so they could do it, you know what I mean, through the app. Everybody could sign it through the app and they could track ICE. The government hit Apple up and said, hey man, y'all gotta take that shit down. It's dangerous for police. It's dangerous for police, for Americans to track them, to know where they at. It is not dangerous for Johnnies to be riding through American neighborhoods, masked up, pulling loaded guns on people who are simply pointing cameras at them. This shit is going backwards, family. Maybe I'm just a yellow ass, high yellow, over dramatic person, but this shit is going way backwards to me. This shit is going way backwards to me because I feel like all they're doing is taste testing their violence on us. All right, let's see if we do this, let's see if the public will stand down as a whole. Let's push it a little further and see if they will stand down. I mean, how far is this going to go? That's my question. I'm black. My ass was born in Anderson, South Carolina at Anderson Memorial Hospital. Birth certificate and all. My parents are black. Let me say that again. My black ass was born in Anderson, South Carolina at Anderson Memorial Hospital. I'm American as it gets. But I'm concerned. Because if you ask me who in the hell should be deported, non-Americans or Americans who ride around with military weapons terrorizing Americans, murdering Americans and going home with paid vacations on the American dollar. You ask me who the hell should be deported? It's not a hard decision. I don't know what these illegals do. I see people say, well, they taking our jobs. And remember, I told y'all earlier, I ain't got nothing against nobody. Some black people racist as hell too. So a lot of black people think black people can't be racist. I'm not that type of black person. I tell a black person in a minute, y'all are racist as hell. You run around saying white boy and cracker and all this. Sound racist to me. I'm just saying. But I've already said in this video, like in many ways, Hispanic people ask for this. But that don't make it right, though. A baby might ask for a poison cookie. A sound-minded adult giving it to him don't justify that. That shit still crazy. You knew that baby didn't know what they were asking for. Your ass got sense enough to know not to give it to him. Why did you get that baby who didn't know what they were asking for a poison-ass cookie? So I'm going to read some of these comments, man. But that's why we here. It's scary in a sense. Not like, oh, my God, I'm frightened. They might come and do it to us now. I'm probably going to die. I'm going to keep it real. I'm probably going to die. I don't know how soon, but I'm probably going to die. It ain't a whole lot of terrorizing, personal terrorizing, seeing somebody else get terrorized that I know don't deserve to be terrorized, that I can stand around and witness. I'm probably going to be one of the first one to die. Get my ass out of here. You know how David, if you're a Christian, if you heard biblical stories, David slept with Bathsheba, cheated with that man's wife, tried to spin a tail. Uriah was a real stand-up gentleman. He didn't go for it. David put him on the front line to get killed. Uriah he was with it. Like, I'm here to war for what's right. So he went to the front line and he died. I'm like that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not scared in the sense that, oh my God, now they're going to do it to all of us. I'm scared in the sense that, like, why in the fuck ain't everybody looking at this and being concerned? I'm scared like that. Because on that same post I showed y'all where that thumbnail on this video came from, it's people in the comments like the dude pulled a gun on the lady for recording him. The ICE agent pulled a gun on the lady for recording him or her, according to the story. And people in the comments like, yeah, arrest the lady for recording him. It's Americans saying the lady should be arrested for recording the ICE agent who pulled a gun on her for recording him or her. It might sound a little bit confusing. And the ICE agent, I don't know if it was a woman or a man, pulled a gun on a female American for recording them. And people in the comments, Americans, are saying the lady recording with a camera. Y'all looking at me right now, it's through a camera. They're saying she should be arrested for this. Not the person who pulled a gun on her for recording. I know California got a lot of BS going on, but I did look back at it because I think one of y'all in the comments told me it was. When I mentioned it, y'all told me it was Cali. California told them ICE agents, your ass can't be around here with all the masks and stuff on. If you big and bad enough to be riding through here with military weapons on, arresting people, your ass should do it with no mask. Why you hiding? Why are they hiding anyway? What's the logic there? All right. We're talking about ICE. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about ICE? If you're an ICE supporter, why should anyone support this? Is deporting people who are in our country without proper documentation, does it justify what these rogue-ass masked Johnnies are out here doing? I see a lot of people saying that they're Proud Boys. I don't know. All right, let's read some of these comments. Bree said, don't forget South Sudan. About what, Bree? You know I'm green. I don't know what the hell going on in the world. I don't know what your name is, bro. I don't know what that name is, but it says Free Palestine. So shout out Palestine, shout out Israel. I think they're at war, and one of them you ain't supposed to support, or you ain't human. I don't know. I think humans are humans. If you're wrong, you're wrong. So whoever's wrong is wrong. But even wrong people, Jesus died for them. So that's why I stand on that. The whole same dude said, stop the genocide. Bree again says, my government announced a no travel warning to America. Wow. Wow. Is that real, Bree? I mean, I think that's real because Bree ain't the type of person to just say something like that. She don't troll like that. Other nations are telling their citizens, don't travel here. We're the greatest nation on earth, right? I'm too much of a thinker, guys. Why would Americans, why would other nations be warning their citizens not to travel here? Yeah, Cat, wow. Cat says things are completely out of control. I just have to agree. Daniel says, hello, happy Tuesday. What's up, big dog? I'm just talking about ICE, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was about to say I'm not totally out on them. I am. It's just because I have a natural distrust of the American government and Johnny's. But I'm not so ignorant that I don't realize there may be something I'm missing. And in missing whatever I'm missing, I'm open to hearing it. You see what I'm saying? Make it make sense. If it makes sense, it makes sense. I ain't gonna go against something just because I have a natural distaste for it. If there's a logical and sensible explanation, then I just have to bow to what makes sense. But I need that explained to me because I'm seeing too many reasons why this shit don't make sense on the surface. Bree said I should be scared of Project 2025. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. I'm more scared of getting in a relationship with the wrong woman than I'm scared of any of this, but whatever. Larry Coddington says, do I have COVID yet? I don't have COVID, big dog. I've had it twice though. Excuse me. I never took any of those. You probably trolling, but I don't give a damn. I never took any of those shots that they were telling people to take, but I've definitely had COVID twice. Tennessee Transparency, what's up? Those of you that support this by ICE, wait till they come for you. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I really wanted some ICE supporters, to come on here. Because I think now, logically speaking, fam, I think Trump coward ass got like 2 or 3 more years in office. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm ignorant as hell. I don't be keeping up with that stuff. So that's like, we got to survive that time span, right? And then it's going to be a different war on the American public, because don't get it twisted. The Republicans, as much as they parade around as I have to tell people this all the time, I don't give a damn how much they call themselves conservative Christians. And I'm absolutely sure that there are some conservative Christian republics, but Christianity is Christianity. It doesn't have a political commitment or affiliation. It's Christianity. So no one demographic of human beings, especially political parties, own it. And a lot of people, like it has been the case throughout human history, hang under the Christian umbrella. But if you just go back to the scriptures, whether you agree with them or not, the scriptures are our blueprint. When you buy a car, you get an instruction manual. A lot of people don't read it, but it tells you everything you need to know about that vehicle, operating it, owning it, etc., etc. Nothing has a hierarchy on Christianity and Christian living more than the Bible. And it's not hard to see if you match biblical precepts up with how Christian conservatives and even Christians, me myself, live. You will be able to separate our decisions, our choices, our lifestyles from what the Bible commands of us. So don't buy into that bullshit. But the conservative side of politics, and my far outside looking in humble opinion, is just the Klan people. It's the residue of the Klan America. And don't get it twisted. The Klan America consisted, while it was primarily led by one race of people, it consisted of many races of people. That's just the bottom line. I'm not trying to cape for the primary leaders. I'm just saying it was a lot of motherfuckers that was Klan that wasn't the primary race of leaders. And just like the other side. So when I look at conservative, y'all motherfuckers is just the residue of Klan America. Y'all want to go back to the flag, hanging the flags while you hang human beings, whoever supports them. And then you got the other side, which is the Democrats, and that's what I'm getting to. If we survive and Lord God blesses us to see the next 2 or 3 years of life, and let's say a Democrat wins president, because it's not guaranteed they will, but then it would just be another source of war on the American public. And that side, the war that they declare, isn't necessarily a racist war, but it's a sexist war. Democrats bow to everything in the same way I spoke, softly and kind of sidestep being specific about the Republicans. I'm gonna do it over here. The Democrats pander to one gender. Their affluence comes from bowing to one gender, and in that, the war that's declared on the American public is totally wiping out masculinity and manhood. That's what the Democrats want to do. The Democrats want to say, we need to bow to this one gender, and when they say manhood needs to be subdued, that means that's what it is. So your little boys grow up to be little girls, Any man that expresses himself in a masculine way, we need to send them to prison for eternal life, if not execute them, etc., etc. So that's why I don't do politics. Both of them have their war that they declare on humanity, and each of them think their war is more humane, when actually all of them are savage beasts. So fuck them all. I ain't mean to say it like that. I'm just keeping it real. That's my opinion. That don't make it right, but I ain't lying. I can show you example after example after example after example after example. I wouldn't have been much more pleased, if any more pleased, if Kamala Harris had won the president than I am that this clown has won. It's just a different war. That's it. And it's all declared on the righteousness of humanity and our God himself. All right, let's get to the comments. Yeah, man, like Tennessee Transparency said, that's the last comment I read. If you agree, if you support ICE and their activities, wait till they come for you, because I just feel like this is a teaser on what they're trying to see if the American public will go for, so they can begin to implement laws where they can do these types of things to us. Hey, you against Trump? You against them people speaking their mind adversely against Charlie Kirk being murdered? That means we can deport you. You're not American. If you say this, you're not American. We can come masked up and get you out of here. You support this or that we don't agree with, we can. Bro, I feel like they just taste testing to see what they can do. And they're gonna eventually do it to us. James Phillips, what's up, big dog? Coptic Christians are my favorite Christians. I was raised Southern Baptist, so I respect the denomination that keeps it to the Sermon on the Mount. I am presently ignorant about Coptic Christians and the theology of Coptic Christians and Southern Baptists, but I'm more familiar with Southern Baptists than Coptic, but I've heard of both. I'm just a biblical believer, and I'm not saying, like I said, I'm ignorant right now, so what I'm not saying is that Coptic and Southern Baptists aren't. Some of my favorite and most trusted theologians come out of the Southern Baptist genre. I'll use that word. But for me, I'm just biblical, man. What does the Bible say? You see what I'm saying? How does the Bible interpret the Bible? I don't need, you know what I mean? So, man, shout out to the, if I can, I'm not sure about Coptics, I don't remember them, but definitely, man, Southern Baptist Convention, they got some BS going on over there too. But shout out to the, you know, all of the true believers, man, that God has redeemed from both of those denominations. So, and shout out to the Sermon on the Mount for sure, because a lot of people don't. I was listening to one of my philosophy videos, and dude ain't even a Christian, but he was referencing how people often forget, they see Jesus as like this meek and mild lamb, but they also forget that he was the same one that went into the temple flipping tables and stuff. So you also get a picture of both sides of our Christ in the Sermon on the Mount. You see what I'm saying? He was definitely humble and hospitable and meek and lamb-like, but he was also calling out the religious leaders, the Sadducees, the Pharisees, for their BS. So please don't think as Christians we're called to just be soft-spoken and ran over and all that bullshit, because our Lord has two sides like every coin, and he don't play the damn radio. So please don't expect us to either. So shout out to you for referencing the Sermon on the Mount. Bree says Trump's worshiper said that if Jesus came back, he couldn't come to America without papers. Hey, man, a lot of conservative Christians gonna be upset when they find out Jesus ain't no white man. Now, I'm black. He's not black either. Again, all you got to do is read the Bible, trace the history. You will find out. Middle Eastern, very Middle Eastern. You know, doesn't sound black or white to me. I always joke and tell people you probably look more like Saddam Hussein than any white or black American. Russ Colt, however you say your name, big dog, says happy to see you thriving and finally free from rehab. Glad you found your peace. I'm actually not free from rehab, you coward motherfucker. I'm sitting outside of rehab. There'll probably be some cherries and berries behind me very soon. As soon as they find out I have snuck out to entertain my magic apple juice. Shut your weird ass up. Democrat or nothing, those, I don't know what that word was, turn red, don't come back. I'm sorry, but I don't know what that means. This is why I'm not a liberal, I'm a socialist. What is a socialist, James? Because Otis B says he's one too. School us, family. No war but class war. I am a respecter of everyone's right to their opinion. For sure, for sure. Time to Stand says, what ICE, a socialist? I don't know kind of what you're asking. Are you asking if ICE is social? I don't know what I don't even know what a socialist is. James says American Gestapo is here. I agree, fam. I agree. Question is, how will Americans, and not even just, well, yeah, because this is America, so how will like Americans, those of us who genuinely care for people from a compassionate perspective, sacrificial perspective, meaning we're not always only considering ourselves and our well-being and our prosperity first, how will we respond to American Gestapo? You know, this is very high-minded of me to say, but my high-minded opinion is, I think in many ways, so far, we've only enabled them, participated. It's more like, as a whole, Americans are teammates of these Gestapo rather than the people who recognize who they are and are planning to stand against them. And I think we may do that until it's too late. But my hope is in Christ, so I ain't worried about none of that shit anyway. We already won. I can't lose. Otis says, top 5 happiest countries in the world care deeply about social welfare of its. Hey, fam, I don't know enough about the top 5 countries in the world, but I will tell you this. I've seen studies, and I don't necessarily believe all studies, but I've seen studies that say, and I believe this because I've lived around humans for my entire life, the best companies in the world, and by best I mean most successful, the most successful companies in the world are those who take care of its employees. Like, they are employee centric, so they have like on-site daycares. They make sure that the employees' quality of life is extremely prioritized and well maintained, and other things they do to just make sure that people feel great about working for them. And so, you know what I mean, I know this. I've managed in my area of professionalism for most of my adult life. I don't anymore, but I did. And it isn't rocket science. When you make sure that people don't regret coming to work in the morning, they buy into the work they're doing, meaning they buy into the company's profit margin. And that just, benefits everyone. But when people hate coming to work, they don't give a damn, fam. They're just going to be there. They're going to do the least they can do. They're going to give a damn about what they do for those 8 to 12 to 16 hours. Then they're going to get the fuck out of there until they got to come back. And that's just not a profitable way to run a business. So from that aspect, I can agree with you. It wouldn't be hard for me to believe that what you said, the top 5 happiest countries are those who deeply care about the social welfare of its citizens. That's another thing I was thinking. We got all this money to send ICE out here to do this and do all this other stuff in the government, but we're not talking about people who are irresponsible with the way they live lives. They're hard-working people. I told y'all, that's one of the first things that shocked me, and even retelling it right now broke my heart when I came to South Florida. I didn't realize it until some things you just have epiphanies, right? And you just open your eyes and see. I'm hanging around these people every day in the coffee shop, and I'm not realizing when we leave at night, they were going to sleep in their cars. It was men, it was women, it was families. They had jobs during the day. They would come to Panera Bread after they got off work, and then when Panera closed, they would go and sleep in their cars. And then they would go back to work. And I'm like, damn, these folk really not irresponsible. But the average person probably would walk by them, see them in their car, whatever, and be like, that's what you get for making bad decisions. And so it's just kind of crazy how our country, the greatest one in the world, prioritizes social welfare. I don't know. I'm not God. I'm probably just being too, what's the word there? I can't think of it. I smoke too much weed. That's a whole nother story I got to tell you. Probably being too idealistic. I don't know. They're the original church, the Coptic church. I think that's who he's talking about, because now that just kind of refreshed my memory. Coptic church is, I think, the original church. Never ask why they're Southern Baptists. Never ask why. Okay, I won't ask why right now. Righteous indignation is holy. I'm trying to tell you. I've seen it in my Lord time and time again. Yeah, Time to Stand says, what is a socialist? I agree. All right, that go Bree with a good troll to lighten the mood. Rehab is for quitters. So I'm not quitting. I'm not in rehab. I escaped rehab, clowns. James Phillips says, history is going to judge us on how we react in this moment. I agree. Did y'all see that Vietnamese man in the OK? Hey, fam, I just did a video on him. It probably won't come out until probably tomorrow. But yeah, I saw that, Jane. That shit broke my heart, big dog. I covered that story. I had to. Out of the millions of videos I got saved in my files, I had to cover that because I covered the original encounter. The Attorney General, I think, maybe I'm saying that wrong, but it was somebody, the Attorney General or somebody, one of those chief prosecutors. said that they're going to make, this is what he said in dropping the original charges against the cop that murdered the 72-year-old Mr. Vu. They charged him with some minor charges compared to what he did, which was murder the man. And the attorney general, whoever it was that dropped the charges, said he's going to make sure that cops can't face criminal charges for any actions associated with their training. He grabbed that 72-year-old man and slammed him to the ground, and his head hit the ground. That's a whole nother story. We talking about ICE. The crazy thing is I also covered another video where they did the same thing to another guy. It was a white guy. About 3 or 4 cops standing around, Maine state troopers. They got him, they already got him handcuffed and everything, apprehended. And the cops standing behind him did the same thing they did to that Vietnamese man in Oklahoma City, slammed him to the ground. Now they beat hell out of that white guy, but he didn't die or even go to the hospital. But now he's suing them for $100 million. And he has a great lawyer who isn't doing any political correctness when he's describing what happened and what should have happened. So yeah, I saw that, James. Thank you for reminding us about Mr. Vu. I don't remember if he has children, but he definitely has a wife who's surviving to remember that she lost her husband murdered by a cop and some friends. And that shit right there is just heartbreaking, man. 72 years old, just to get killed by a cop who faces no charges. All right. He said, I just got high. No, he definitely died, Bree. He just passed away. He died. He did die. He died at home in his sleep. The irony is that, but it was pertaining to the injuries that he suffered from that attack by that cop. He definitely passed away. And the way they tell it, the Asian community up there is having a lot of problems with the cops. So again, they don't give a damn about any of us. But James said he just got high, so be safe while you get high, big dog. Yeah, he said, I damn near wanted to cry, man, when I seen it. I was scrolling YouTube, man, and I seen that the new, like, you know what I mean? On my feed is just cop stuff. So it said, you know, I can't remember the headline, but it did say he died. So that shit just sad, fam. Bree said that was another one. I'm not surprised. Yeah, he did, Bree. He had a daughter, see. I seen a video about a young gentleman, a young black guy in Florida. I think it might have been Tampa or Jacksonville. I don't know how the shooting happened, but the comments are saying 6 people got shot and 1 person died. But the video was his mom recording him. This is this young guy, and she was talking about how he tried to save 1 or more of the shooting victims. And I guess she panned the camera to his shoes. They had blood on them and everything. But at one point she had the camera on him, and she was saying how she was proud of her son for trying to save those people's lives. And he was giggling and laughing. And the people in the comments were like, why was he giggling and laughing while his mom was talking about a vicious shooting? The same reason I just giggled and laughed when James said Mr. Vu had a daughter and he wanted to cry when he heard that he died. The same reason I giggle and laugh during and at the beginning and end of a lot of these videos about cops terrorizing Americans that I do. It's not humorous. It's one of those laugh to keep from crying things, I guess. How is that not elder abuse? It's elder murder is what it is, but clearly the government is going to call it something else. I need to keep up on news more about it. You know, kind of, sort of. I don't know, though. I be watching comedy. I be watching, I don't watch Jackson anymore. Jackson is a 2-year-old. I told y'all about Jackson and Bug. Jackson is a 2-year-old kid, white American kid, just a wonderful, beautiful little kid. I can't watch him because he has some health challenges. And he's a beautiful child, man. If you watch Jackson, he's a beautiful child. He has an entire personality. But his mom, I think she has Munchausen syndrome. I swear she does, because in the captions, when she won't even say his name, my 2-year-old who has this disease, my 2-year-old, I'm like, I'll be wanting to curse her ass out. And everybody, oh, she's just a wonderful mom. No, she's not a wonderful mom. She's not. She won't address and refer to her baby by who the hell he is. A human being has a whole damn name. But you only refer to him as his damn challenges in life. Everybody got damn challenges. And I'm not saying his challenges aren't real. Obviously they are. But that's not who he is as a total person. So I'm just saying, I watched Jackson, but I had to stop watching him because his mom was pissing me the hell off. So now I just watch Bug. And Bug is my like retreat from life. I watch Bug all day. Morning, wake up, I watch Bug videos. Lunchtime, watch Bug videos. Go on the night, Lord, I'm watching Bug videos. And ain't no sadness about Bug. Bug that's running around the UK, lighting it up. She owns the place. Bug is about 2 or 3 too. So when you say you need to watch the news, I mean, yeah, kinda, but make sure you got a solemn retreat, because that shit have you anxious, have your chest tight, have you want to cry, laugh, slap somebody, choke somebody. There's a lot of human beings out here, mostly adults, treating people like they ain't people. And then they'll be the same ones that have the nerve to look at our younger people, younger humans, and say, y'all ain't like when we were growing up. I get the hell they ain't, if that's who we grew up to be. Crazy motherfucker. We some of the worst people in this motherfucker, and then we all turn around and blame the kids. All right, big dog, be good, fam. Have a good one, Jane. Good, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you tuning in. Mom putting the 2-year-old on social media is already suspect. Lee University says we are more than the body. I wish somebody, because hey, listen, man, them white soccer moms been on my ass for about 3 weeks for calling her ass out about it. I still get notifications to this day. I be cursing their ass out too. I'm gonna keep it real, because they don't think I'm supposed to call her ass out. You know, everybody, this is a meme thing. Just go along to get along. I'm not going along with you continuously identifying that beautiful ass child by his challenges. He's not a damn challenge. He's a whole beautiful ass child. What's wrong with you? You shouldn't speak like that. Hell, if I shouldn't, if she has her damn way. I know some of y'all at least know what Munchausen's is. If you don't, look it up. Munchausen's disease. I ain't finna go into detail about it. If her ass, if she have her way, that boy be 37 years old and nobody won't know him as nothing but the 37-year-old with some health challenges. He's a whole beautiful ass baby. She was doing one video. Hey, say this. He had some food in his, because one of the challenges is it took him longer to be able to eat without a tube. And that's what she always says. My G-tube fed 2-year-old. My G-tube fed 2-year-old. So he finally was able to eat, you know what I mean, regularly. And I know we done got off the ice conversation, y'all. We'll get back to it if I get out of here, Lord willing. But Jackson in this, because he can't walk either, but he in his little stroller, strolling around, and he got some food that she got to open for him. And she's like, say this, Jackson, say this. Like James said, she just trying to record him for the internet. Say this. And you can look at Jackson and say, he's like, bitch, stop telling me to say, and I know Jackson, he ain't saying bitch, I'm just doing that myself. But he literally like, stop telling me to say stuff and open my food so I can eat. He has a whole wonderful personality. She be trying to tell him to do something, Jackson to say, no, he struggles to talk too. But Jackson know what the hell going on. Stop saying my G-tube fed baby, he couldn't walk it. We see, you ain't got to tell us literally 99% of it. So anyway, y'all can see I get upset about that. I had to stop watching Jackson because his mom was pissing me off. Whole beautiful ass baby. All we got to hear about is his challenges. You could watch a video and see that he's 1,000 times more than his challenges. I don't know where y'all got me started. All right. She's making money off her baby. I'm just going to, the last comment I said, Lee Universal, we are more than, absolutely more than about that baby. Man, listen, man, I'm a grown ass man. That little baby be cheering my ass up. I go look at little babies to cheer my grown ass up. I don't want to see you dragging the little baby down just to, man, whatever, man. Northeast County Grocers, ICE is an anagram for isolate, concentrate, eradicate. Isolate, okay. Isolate, concentrate, eradicate. I got these glasses on, y'all. My glasses is like, they far and near, but you gotta, so I'll be struggling with the K. Cat says, oh, I didn't know that. Isolate, concentrate, eradicate. I agree. Because I think that's what they're trying to do to all of us. Cat says, I haven't watched TV in years. That was only negative. I'm trying to tell you, that's the same reason I stopped. And start reading the news. Them soccer moms never like me turning up in my black big block loud. You know, it's crazy, Bree. I was thinking about it. I had forgot about that today, but I was behind a dude in the Mustang coming here where I am now. And he had them loud ass pipes. And I said, yo, Bree, that's Sky Car Bree said she got. Yeah, soccer moms, they're a whole breed of people. Those are the ones who support ICE and stuff like that and Trump. But they're a whole different breed. But they got some soccer moms over that want to turn their sons to girls too. So they on the other side too. But they're a different breed of people, man. They're a different breed of people. I know what it is. You know what it is. Jason, we got another Jason. Well, no, that was James, not Jason. He's perfectly flawed and beautifully imperfect. That's a fact, Jason. I want to show y'all. I think I showed y'all on one live. I want to show y'all Jackson, man. But I don't. I didn't block so many of the damn videos because I was tired of seeing them in my feed. I was tired of seeing him in my damn feed, man. And not him. I love it. It broke my heart that I couldn't watch Jackson anymore. But his mom is editing the videos. And every video, my 2-year-old G-tube baby, my 2-year-old can't talk, my 2-year-old can't walk, he got bone this. But man, you know how many BITCHs I want to call you? And them soccer moms, I'm telling you, they be mad as hell. They still sending me messages. You can't say that. That's Jackson. I must got it hooked up to my car. Why we can't hear the sound?
Good job. Keep working those muscles, dude. Good
job, Bubba.
Ooh, you're strong.
The grandma and grandpa gave him like creatine or something or whatever.
Yeah, I've been juicing them.
Hello.
That's my partner. I love Jackson. I had to stop watching him though, man, because his mama, man, getting on my damn nerve. I love Jackson though.
So this guy was fired just.
I'll tell you, I love the hell out of Jackson. She be, Jackson, you want to sing? Jackson, no. And somebody said it right. She just trying to put his ass on social media. So anyway, that's my partner Jackson. My husband left this on. I'm listening and the content creator myself, but I would tell you, the moms do that because they have built their platform off of that niche content that makes them money. Yeah. And what I don't want to do, man, I don't want to alienate or just group all parents, period. Not just moms, because there's some dads on there. I watch some other adults, but Jackson and Bug are my favorite too. And they babies. But not all of them, but you can kind of tell like the ones who like, oh, I built the following off of this, so let me keep it going, and they kind of like weaponizing their children. I ain't with that shit. Like I don't know. Maybe let me just speak for me. I feel like I could tell the people who are doing it genuinely, and then the people like the young lady says, Otis's wife. Shout out to Otis and you, young lady. Some of them just weaponizing their kids. It seems like, and that's very unfortunate. So come on. You ask me what kind of Mustang. Man, I'm high yellow. I'm black, but I'm high yellow. I'm a man, but I don't know. You should ask me what's 20 times pi times 3 divided by 12. I probably answer that quick and I can tell you what the hell kind of money. I don't know. I ain't that kind of man's man. Do it look like I get my hands dirty? That's blood. I had slammed my damn finger under something and it was blood. Do I look like I get my hand dirty? I'm a yellow as hell, boy. I ain't no sense of me lying to your ass. Yellow. It was yellow Mustang. Might have been gray. I don't know. Hell, I ain't that kind of man. She said currently his wife, he went to the store. her husband left it on with my rambling ass. Ain't talking about a damn thing. Bree said my son didn't walk until 3, then talk until 4. I'm so damn proud of him now. That's all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like adults who turn. Nah, man, like there's not one person who lived to be an adult who hasn't faced challenges. And you know what you do? You thank God that you made it through. And you tell the success, even if you talk about those challenges, you tell them from a success story standpoint, because clearly you're still here. And that's why I say in my videos, if you're going through them right now, if your life is challenging for you right now, which it is for me, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I ain't gonna get in that. But you keep going, man. You ain't no damn victim. You're just another human being experiencing the life experience. That's what it is. It's up, it's down. You are not no damn victim because life might be down for you, or life might be up and your ass just obsessed with being a victim, so you gonna act like up is down. So you can whine and get attention from victim. Man, get the fuck out of here, fam. You crisis actor. Life is life for all of us. Get your goof ass on somewhere. I like survivors. I like warriors. Oh, great. Now I need a username. They need to adjust the slider on this created player. What you want the slider to be? All right, let's see. OGNIN. What the hell ever. If they adjust the slider on me, I don't know if you're a dude or a lady. If they adjust the slider on me, would you want them to adjust it where I'm lighter or would you want them to adjust it where I'm darker? And why the hell do you care? So, all right, guys, I do have a life contrary to popular belief. I did show y'all Jackson. So when I bring Jackson up, don't act like y'all don't know who the hell Jackson is. That's my player partner, who I can't watch no more because his damn mama is obsessed with his challenges in life. I just feel like I want to show y'all Jackson one more time before I get out of here. And them soccer moms, they be mad as hell. Look, don't believe me. The caption of this video is, our 2-year-old has a muscle disease and shocked us by standing like this at his doctor's office. His name isn't our 2-year-old. You can watch the video, which I'm about to let y'all watch again, and you tell me if the only thing you notice about this, I ain't even gonna add no adjectives to it. Tell me if the only thing you notice about this 2-year-old child is that he has a muscle disease.
Strong, boy.
You've got to be a little strong. Yes, just like Jackson. Oh my goodness.
Good job. Keep working those muscles, dude.
Good job, Bubba. Beep.
Ooh, you're strong.
Grandma and Grandpa gave him like creatine or something when they were.
I got a notification I gotta check. But that was enough. Is the only thing you notice about that 2-year-old boy is that he had a muscle disease? Because leave it to his damn mama, that's the only thing worth mentioning about him. And it pisses me the hell off. Jackson is amazing. I don't even think about his muscle disease the great majority of the time when I'm watching him. I'm sorry, guys. I got a standing notification I have to answer. But that's Jackson. And the bug videos I got, they too far in the background for me to pull up Bug and show y'all. But Bug, my other cheeky monkey partner. Bug gonna call y'all ass a cheeky monkey. Bug gonna call y'all ass a cheeky monkey. There go Bug right there. Let's look at Bug before I get out of here.
You okay?
What we gonna do?
It's right in my friend. It's right in my friend. My pop. No, it's my pop. You missed. The little boy missed. I said, don't miss. It's hot.
That's my baby right there. I love Bug. If you want to watch Bug, it's a Bug Life. ITSA. So it's an A is one word, and then BUGLIFE. Bug Life, that's one word. And it's on Facebook. It's a Bug's Life. And I think Jackson is Jackson official. If you can stomach his mom, you can watch Jackson too. But yeah, they're my babies right now. All right, Bree said, I can't tell you how hard it was with twins as well, but that's life, man. That's facts. That's life. Life happens to all of us. She's gonna make it his whole. That's what I don't like. She already has made it his whole personality. And yeah, Cheeky Monkey is very British. That's a fact, guys. So them my player partners, Bug and Jackson. And they keep me satisfied and happy, guys. I'm about to head to this house, turn on some R&B music. If you watch the playback, no shit, let me look at these women right here. I'm single. Well, okay, one of them is mom, and one of them is clearly the daughter, so I'm just gonna look at mom. All right, mom, your ass look cute and sexy out this smile you got on. All right, now, you better, somebody better tell the woman I'm single. A lot of women down here in South Florida I be looking to as a heterosexual man. But yeah, if you watch the playback of this video and you are an ICE supporter, now there go another one. One thing about these Hispanic women down here, but y'all is on point. Look at I'm watching your ass. They be watching me too now. I'm kind of cute too. I'm kind of cute too now. The women ain't on no. I bring my own amount of cuteness to the table too now. Pray God, I don't get it twisted. But yeah, if you support ICE, and you watch this video on playback, I'm seriously looking to hear some pro-ICE perspectives, because I'm the one who says, if we're not talking about Jesus Christ being God himself, the second person of the Trinity, Lord and Savior, then I'm fully aware that anything else I'm discussing I could be wrong about. So I really want to hear some pro-ICE perspectives, because I'm not pro-ICE at all, but I'm ignorant to ICE, their mission statements, if you will, their general goal, if you will, and where this is going. So I want to hear maybe what I'm missing about why myself and anyone should support, who certainly at this point in time has given many open-minded people, objective thinking people, a reason to believe that they're nothing more than additional government cowards, man. Oh, Cat said I am cute too. I told y'all it was true. I'm a little special. I'm a little special now. I ain't got it all up here. I'm a little special. Is that the Johnny? That's fine. I'm a little special. You know, in America, when you ride a short bus or there's only 2 people in your class, you kind of not, you know, regular like everybody else. So I was in one of them classes where it was 4 people in my class, me and 3 teachers. So I am a little special. I ain't got it all, but I'm kind of cute. Cat said it, so it's true. I am Trailhand Bill, reporting live from South Florida with this magic apple juice, riding through David, Florida, Broward County, headed to the house, about to listen to me some love songs and think about this woman that I don't got in my life, because that's what I do. Y'all know about Trey Songz. It's okay, your weird ass is cute. Shout out to Bree, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a beautiful night. It's been real.
No, you